Okay, I want to thank everybody for being here, and today I stand here before you. I'm very honored and humbled to have gotten a unanimous vote from the Democratic caucus to be the next Speaker of the General Assembly. And it actually speaks volume. The voters return our majorities back in both the Assembly and Senate of the work we've been doing. That doesn't mean it's done. We have a lot more work to do. But I want to just first talk about Speaker Oliver, that I'm very honored to follow her, that she led during some difficult times in the last 4 years. She led with grace. I think she's been a terrific speaker. Also, I want to follow, I'm going to be following the footsteps of Joe Roberts and Albio Series that I served under. And since this is the People's House, we're going to continue with our democratic values, fighting for the working class, the middle class of the state of New Jersey, the working poor, and the most vulnerable, that their voices are normally not heard. And that's something that we are going to focus on. We have, I think, a great team. Majority Leader Lou Greenwald will be part of this team, and I think we're going to do good things in the next legislative session. Since I got to Trenton, in 2004, everything had been property taxes, and we still have a problem. We have done a lot of things to curtail the growth, but we have not gotten to the root of the problem, that is basically lowering the property taxes. They've been going up steadily, a lot less now, but that's something we need to focus on. We need to focus on creating jobs, access for our young kids for tuition, that they would be able to stay in the state, so make it affordable. That's very important to me. There's components of vocational education for the trades. That's something else that we want to look at. So there's a lot of things, not a lot of specifics today, but those are some of the things. We have a lot of issues in lame duck that we need to address, whether it's we're going to tackle marriage equality, sick leave. If that's something that's still on the table, may be done. If not, if it rolls over into the next session, then we'll be dealing with it. I think that the state of New Jersey, it's a great state. We need to be together, whether it's Democrats or Republicans, put our differences aside, and we do have to keep working together to make sure we do the best for our residents. And it's been some difficult 4 years, and the economy has not come back around. As the budget chairman, I've seen it personally, and we're still in difficult times ahead. As our pension payments keeps growing, we're making it now, which the Democratic legislature, it was our initiative, and now it's the law. So we're paying that 7th every year. It makes it very difficult. So it's not going to be an easy tax, but I'm optimistic, and I am excited and looking forward to this task. And I'm going to let the Majority Leader say a few words.
Thank you. We are very excited about this. Vinny and I have worked very closely for the last number of years, since 2004. And we've developed a very good friendship and a strong relationship, and that friendship means a lot to me. Those of you who know me know the value of friendship and family, and that's what we have. This is a leadership group that is reflective of the entire state. When the people of New Jersey look in a mirror, they will see a leadership group that is reflective of them, which we think is critically important. Our caucus is a reflection of that. The direction that we wish to take in the next 2 years is not a change of course, but it is a continuation of the great work that's done by the people that Vinny referenced. We are very proud of the work done by Albio Series in his tenure and leadership. Joe Roberts, a true mentor of mine, and then our friend Sheila Oliver. These people are still very active in our lives, and we are very constant of where we came from, and we are reflective of where we came from, and we use that as a basis of where we're going. The one thing that's very clear to us is that we want to make sure that, down the hall, they understand that this is an equal branch of government, and that we believe leadership is done by tackling problems. We look at ourselves as problem solvers. And the reality is that true leadership is not just talking about things, it's certainly not 30-second sound bites, but it's about treading where other people have chosen not to go. It's about tackling issues that other people would choose to ignore. It's about solving problems that people have talked about for years and have never really grappled with. Vinny and I are committed to bringing the process to get to the root of what property taxes is. Not 30-second sound bites, not more Band-Aid answers, but really digging into what is a broken tax structure in New Jersey and bringing people to the table, not just the elected officials, but people to the table that will help us solve those problems. Vinny and I share a common passion about children with disabilities. And Vinny has been a leader, as was Joe Roberts, and Joe Roberts has asked for me to get involved, and Vinny and I want to work very closely with the families with children with disabilities, as well as specifically New Jersey's crisis around autism. And there are many other issues that we want to tackle when we look at New Jersey's highest per capita income in the country, yet so many people without insurance, to help make sure that as we transition a federal health care reform package into New Jersey, that we create access to quality health care. It has a ripple effect, not just to the quality of life of the people of New Jersey, but to our economy. And when, in spite of the governor's, in spite of his accolades on election night, the truth of the matter is we still struggle with a high unemployment rate in New Jersey. We have issues that we have to address. We have an economy that we have to grow, and growing it around health care is a true asset for us in this state. So it's just a glimpse as to what some of our thoughts have been over the course of the last couple of weeks. Our focus has primarily been on returning a majority to the Democratic Assembly. I think the numbers speak for themselves. I think it is very reflective of the views of the people of this state that while the governor's personal popularity was clearly a tremendous asset for him, the policies that Vinny and I have fought for over the last number of years were reflected in the votes that came back and the legislators that were returned to this state house, and we are very proud of that. So we're excited to be here. We have a lot of work to do. There will be no days off. We're anxious to get started, and we're very excited about the people that surround us. So thank you.